What is good, people? We're back with another video, man. We're getting straight into the session today, man. Another upper body session. Leg sessions have been put on hold until we get this lower extremity situation cleared up and sorted. So for right now, we're just doing upper body sessions, man. Same weight that we've been working with, 30 kilos for the pull-up. I did already a warm-up set, or I did 2 warm-up sets already. So this is going to be the first working set, man. See if we can improve from last session, as we always try to do. But I think visibly, I would say, I've put on a bit of size. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just fooling myself. But I think since changing my approach to training, definitely gotten stronger. But I think I've got a little bit bigger. Not by a crazy amount, but you know, shirts start to fit a little different, you know, trousers a little bit tighter. So, you know, could be a placebo effect, but I generally go by, you know, when your t-shirt starts to hug a little bit more on the triceps and the biceps, and you know, and the back as well. So anyway, let's get into this first set, man. Hey, 5 clean. I like that. Feel good. Whew. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Let's see if we can get 5 on the next one. But guys, couple things I have to say before we move on. First of all, met someone in the store the other day who said they watch the YouTube and they follow on the socials. So big appreciation to you. Came up to me, let me know. So that's always nice to hear that people are actively following what you're doing and you know, taking in some of the stuff and the tips and all that I give. So I appreciate you, boss. If you make yourself known, I will give you a shout out. I was gonna say something else as well. I forget, man. It will come back to me. So if you're wondering why I always do my pull-ups first, it's quite simple. I find it to be the most taxing exercise and requires the most energy, I would say. So I want to get the most out of my pull-ups because I want to, you know, obviously improve my back, improve my pull-up weight. So that is the only reason why I do it first. There's no other specific reason. Is it my favorite exercise? No. So it's not even that, but it's just something that I want to improve on and I find it very taxing. So that's the only reason. And I feel like it's a nice introduction to the workout, for me personally anyway. All right, let's see what we can get on the second set. Okay. Close. Your improvements are being made, man. Definitely. All right. One more set. I'm feeling for one more set today. One more set and then we will move on swiftly. Let's get into this final set. Just got to put the weight back on quickly. All right, man, all right. Whew. We must get stronger. We must get better, more focused. We must achieve all that we set out to achieve at the end of the day. That's all we need to do. All we need to do. Io, whatever you don't do, please don't come down because you're going to knock my tripod over. Please. Thank you. Talking to my dog. All right, let's do it, man. Let's see what we're rocking with. Nah, thought I had another one. All right, take it. So we've got 5, 4, 3. It's okay, nothing too bad. Move on now to, we might go into the shoulder press, to be honest. I did enjoy doing those second last time. Yeah, we'll set up the shoulder press, then we'll do chest after that, and then we'll just repeat the cycle. On the 60 kg press, overhead press, I think we did 3 reps last time, 3 clean reps last time. So that's the aim again for this, is to make sure they're clean, ain't no knee jerking. Over the head, bring it back down to, you know, clavicle-ish area. And that's it, man. But my shoulder press is something that has definitely improved, man. Do you know how long I was stuck at like 35, 40 kilos for reps? So, you know, these are things that you must take note of. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Damn. All right. 3 is pretty down tooting. That's where we're at the moment. Probably could have got 4 with a relatively decent knee jerk, but 3, I ain't mad at it. Same position as last time. Let's see if we can replicate that on another set. We're only going to do 2 sets of these because we're going to do some lateral raises as well. So if we can get 3 again, I ain't gonna cry, man. Seriously. Oh, that's heavy, man. That's heavy. That is heavy. Yeah. But shoulders is something I want to improve on. So we got to go heavy, man. We got to push the envelope, man. Really work to get them bigger and stronger. Because, you know, big shoulders make your physique look more aesthetic, you know. Whereas most people think, you know, it's the chest or the arms, but big shoulders go a long way, man. And they can easily be neglected because, you know, you feel like you're working them enough in other movements, but they need their own attention at the end of the day. So don't skip out. If you have made it this far in the video, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. And I want to know what you guys' overhead press is, what you're currently pushing, or what you hope to push, you know, by the end of the year. By the end of the year, I would ideally hope to be doing probably this for reps, so easy reps. But we'll see, man. I might do more, but that's bare minimum, you know. Being able to do 60 kilos for a good 7, 8 reps, nothing crazy. But let me know. Let me know. All right, let's go. Next set. Behind this time. So awkward. And the mic was right there. Fourth one still eludes me, and that's okay. We just ain't there yet. Because if you guys have been watching, if you guys have been watching the motivational sit-down videos, I speak a lot about can't rush the process. You know, you have to go through different stages in order to reach the result that you want to reach, and that's always not linear. You know, it goes, So at the end of the day, man, take it for what it is right now. Give it your best effort next time, and just hope to see gradual improvements along the way, man. So I think we're just basically gonna run the same structure as last session, man. Again, bench, it's already set up, so why not just go straight into bench press? We're gonna warm up with the 80 on the bench, and then we'll move into the 90 kilos that we were doing last time after. So let's do that, man. I've got my shirt, oh, the sun is right in my eyes here. Damn. See how I suffer to get you guys the angles? That means you definitely have to like the video now, man. Here we go. Oh, why does that feel so heavy today? All right. Damn, that sun in my eyes is not it, man. I might have to put some shades on. I got my stunners. I put my stunners on, stunners on. Anyway, only reason I'm putting them on is because when I tried to put the bar back in place, the sun was right in my eyes. So if I miss these clips and this lands on my neck, that'll probably be the last YouTube video you see from me. So, well, the last video would be the last video because I wouldn't be able to edit this video. So, yeah. Anyway, 90 kg on the bar. You know what I'm saying? We, I think we did 4 on one of the sets last time. So that's going to be the goal in mind, to get 4. Hey, whatever happens, happens, man. At the end of the day, we just give it our best. And that's that, man. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Here we go. 90. Oh, that lift off is crazy. Keep going. One more. Very nice. 5. 100 kilos is around the corner, G. Right around the corner. I love that. That felt good though. That felt good. The only thing is my thumb felt a little bit funny. Do you know what it is though? I think my thumb is feeling weird. See when you scroll? I was looking for sounds to make a video one day, and the sounds were trash. And I was there just boom, boom, boom. And I think I must have given myself some form of carpal tunnel. Anyway, I've been more conscious of, using other fingers. But Jesus, mate, I tell you, this thumb is not what it used to be. But a couple of days rest, it should be all right, man. I might even wrap it up so, you have that visual thing of not to use your thumb, even though I can move it and use it. Just a little bit of a twinge in there. But that 90 felt nice, man. Felt real good. Not too much chest bumpage to get it back up. Close grip as well. So 100 kilos maybe in the next month or 2. We'll see. Because what, 5 reps? 5 reps could easily turn to 6. Then maybe another month, 7, 8. So making nice headway, man. So we're going to do one more set of the 90. Hopefully we can replicate that 5. Minimum 4 would be great, but 5 would be what we really want. Sorry, minimum 3, but 5 is what we really want. 5 and 4, no difference really. And that's that, man. That is that. And then after that, we'll get into some bicep curls. And I wasn't gonna do dips, but I think because I bought the dip bars out, we might as well do them. Obviously shoulders, and I wanna do a chest supported row with that bench over there. See how that works out, because I've been doing it with this bench. Not the most comfortable, not the most ideal. So chest supported, AKA seal roll, might be better. So we'll see how that goes. But let's prepare for this next set, man, and continue. What are you guys currently bench pressing? Let me know in the comments, man. If you're doing more than me, don't comment. If you're doing less than me, comment, because you know, if we're doing the same, comment, but if you're doing more than me, just keep it to yourself. No one really cares. It's time to lock in again. Final set. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, man. Let her rich. Let's lock in, big boy. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, mama. 5. I feel like I think I said this last session. If I wasn't alone, I'd probably go for 6, but I know I can bail out. Or did I put? Wow. I put the, bruv. That is so hypocritical of me. I'll be telling everybody, no clips. Bruv, do you understand how peak this would have been if I had got stuck under this and I was there trying to bail out? And I'm like, why is the weight not moving? Clips would have killed me. So this was basically, if he dies moment, where I would have had to chuck this off, bruv, or something. I don't know how I would have got out of that, but don't put the clips on. Don't be like me and, you know, take chances and unnecessary risks, because that must have been a subconscious thing. I just put the clips back on because I was doing shoulder press. But, mate, anyway, I suppose a little bit of extra motivation that I had to get back up, or else good night. But we're gonna move on to bicep curls now. I think I might do them with the dumbbells today, but when you don't have equal weight, it makes it more difficult sometimes. Actually, I think I might do a preacher curl, single arm preacher curl, man, instead. Yeah, I think a single arm preacher curl probably makes more sense today, and we'll just move on swiftly after that, man, to be honest. So let's set that up. All right, I honestly can't remember what I was preacher curling last time, but we're just gonna start with 15, to be honest, and then see what I can do at the end of the day. I don't feel, man. 2, 3, 4, 5. Light. Why is this moving? I don't like how this is moving. Maybe I didn't have this under here like this last time. Maybe my foot was here. Struggles, man. The struggles of having to to make your own equipment. Maybe I had a weight here. I think I had a weight here last time. I put that there afterwards. Let's move this too, man. This is not helping. Trial and error at its finest. All right, that feels. Okay. I see what's going on here now. I see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Calm. Yeah, we'll add some weight on. Probably put, instead of 2.5 on either side, we might put like a little 4 plate either side, see how that moves. But it's light work. We got 18 kilos on there now. See how this shifts, mate. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 5, 6. That's nice. That's what we're looking for. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Perfect weight, man. Perfect weight. So we'll do another set of those, and then we'll move on to back again. But that was A1. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. Oh my God, all right. That 6th one was not happening. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 5. Okay, so fun fact, I've actually had those weights since I was, I think I was in secondary school actually. I asked for those weights for Christmas. Yeah, I think I was in either year 10 or 11. I asked for weights, got them from Argos. If you know about Argos, if you're from UK, Argos. Safe to say, it didn't really get used that much in the first couple years that I purchased them. I remember my friend came, he was into lifting weights at that time, and he was like, "You don't use these weights, give me the weights." So I was like, no. So then, yeah, I started to use them a bit more after that. You know, after a little diss about why have you got weights and not using them. So yeah. So we're gonna hit some chest supported rows, man. Don't mind this t-shirt, this is my garden t-shirt. If I can fit my leg in here. Okay, tripod, you're kind of in the way, but hey, this is a good angle. So hopefully, all right, you know what, that's not gonna work, is it? Let's move you over just a tad. There we go. So chest supported rows. We're using a different bench today because this bench actually allows me to do chest supported rows with no sort of interference. So got 60 on the bar. See what we can get into, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, can definitely add more weight. I think maybe another 5 on either side should take us to where we want to be. Or maybe a 5 and a 2.5. Let's go with a 5 either side and see how that goes. I am reintroducing the wrist straps. I don't even know why I still got these ones on. All right, let's take these off. And let's use where can I throw this? Bullseye. Let's reintroduce these ones. Guys, please, if I'm putting these on wrong, like, don't go too crazy in the comments section. I am not a wrist strap connoisseur. I've only just started using them this year. Or was it last year? This year. No, wait. Man, I can't remember. Anyway, I've watched a few videos online on how to effectively put them on and effectively to use them to strap them on. I'll be lying if I say I've mastered the technique, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. That's wrong. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. We need the grip on the right side. There we go. So I was informed that the thumb's supposed to be like this and this, like that. And then you wrap your weaker hand first so that if you do need to use your other hand, you can to assist, but I don't think I'll need it today. Maybe I will. Jesus, that's not easy. Come on, man, cooperate. Cooperation is key. All right, That's one side. And that ain't great, but bun it. That's the right weight for sure. That's beautiful. Perfect. Last set, man. I've actually really enjoyed doing the rows on here. It's nice when, you know, you have a vision of something and it comes to fruition, and you can actually do an exercise without it being hindered or awkward. So yeah, man, my rows should definitely increase in numbers expeditiously now, due to having the correct apparatus. And you can see I'm using bricks. Well, I don't know if you can see, but I'm using bricks to raise the bench higher. And as I always say, you have to be resourceful, man. You have to find what you need to find in order to make things work. Of course, safety is a relatively important element, but at the same time, bricks are made with, we use bricks to make houses. Like, come on. If they broke, I'd be very, very unlucky. But it would make for a very good clickbait. So, a win's a win. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That wasn't the cleanest form. Something was a bit off. I don't know why this side felt so weird. Don't know. Maybe because I'm on a slope. I should have probably put the bench facing towards that way, so both sides would have been equal. You live and you learn, man. But low key, want to do one more set. Low key, I feel like I can get a bit more out of this. So we will do one more set now. Now that I've said it. Am I gonna move the bench around? No. For next time, yes, but for this time, absolutely not. It's a lot of bricks. So what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bricks. I'll have to move the barbell and the mats. So no, not today. Next time, no, we will get it right. I might even do it out in the sun. You know, get a bit more aesthetics, improve the viewer experience. But today, the answer is absolutely not. We've still got what, 2 more exercises to go. I think I'm going to do chest flies again with the rings, and I will do the lateral raises. I don't really think anything else is necessary on top of that. We've done 2 back exercises. That'll be 2 chest. We've done a bicep, but again, biceps are getting hit with the pull-ups and this, so we don't really have to go overboard on the biceps. And then triceps, obviously. Triceps is the only thing that didn't really, well, I suppose with the close grip bench press, maybe we'll add in another tricep exercise. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest, but we'll see. Now you can see the total setup, man. Nothing fancy, really and truly. So again, making excuses is kind of stupid on your part, but hey, here we are with our supported chest row. Another thing, people who have dogs with extremely long hair that just sheds everywhere, I don't know how you do it. We have a good amount of dogs here, and none of their coats are what I would deem thick. But Jesus Christ, the amount of hair that accumulates in nooks and crannies and random places is ridiculous. They're outside dogs. They all have kennels, you know, before anyone tries to call the NSPCA and all the other jazz. They have kennels, they get fed twice a day, so relax. Well, the amount of hair, like I could only imagine if they were inside, the amount of, what the heck is this little creature? Hoovering, sweeping, you know, cleaning that you'd have to do, man. That is quite something. So them man who have them dogs that have like stupid amounts of hair. I see one guy actually, he combs his dog, man. Ginormous meteor furball, but yeah, good luck to you, man, boy. Couldn't be me. I'm sorry. Give me the short-haired ones, the Dobermans, the Rottweilers, pit bulls, them sort of dogs, man. I can't be doing it. Not me, fam. One thing I hate is like when you're eating something, obviously, it doesn't happen often, but still you're eating something and you pull out a hair and you don't know where that hair come from, bro, instant appetite gone. Well, actually, it depends how hungry you are, to be honest, but usually appetite gone. But anyway, enough yapping. Let's do it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. On to the lateral raises now. I don't know if this is high enough. Let me change it a bit higher. Hopefully, don't mess up the camera angle too much. Lateral raises, we've got 15 kg. Before we get into that, there was something that happened actually, which is quite interesting. So basically, I posted a video on TikTok about my workout, and I can't remember what the workout was anyway. And then one person commented was like, "Oh, that's why you're small," and I was like, "Okay," but I wouldn't say I'm small, but I'm not the biggest guy in the world. However, I went to go and click on this person's profile, and they were lifting heavyweight. Don't get me wrong, but their physique was trash. Like, I wouldn't want their physique. So in my mind, I was like, I'd rather look like me and lift the weight that I'm lifting than look like you and lift the weight that you're lifting, because when you go out into the world, nobody can see that you're lifting 3 plates, mate. Although in the gym, everyone's like, "Oh, wow, you're lifting 3 plates," but your physique is not something that looks aesthetically pleasing. Now, definitely, if that's not your goal, then, you know, obviously, if you're just here to get bigger and stronger, you know, do your thing. But I like the cuts and all the other stuff, and obviously the strength will come with it. But I was just looking like, man, your physique is doo-doo, bro. Don't, you know, maybe I'm too nice. Maybe I should have just said your physique is garbage, you know, and who cares how much you can lift when you got a gut. But again, if you're doing strongman or, you know, powerlifting, then that's obviously the kind of physique you have to maintain in order to be as strong as possible in a certain weight division. But the average everyday person, I don't think they really want all that extra baggage on their body, but I could be wrong. Anyway, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do this one seated, just to see how it feels. I don't know, it came to my mind to do it seated instead of standing. I know it's nothing groundbreaking, but just gonna do a single arm seated one, man, and see. Actually, is this possible? Let's see. Yeah. Alright, you definitely lose a lot of leverage, which does make it harder. You can't kind of use your body as an anchor in this kind of fixed position. Here we go. That's how I should have done it. Okay, legs instead, not at the front next time. Here we go. Damn, thing moving. Okay, definitely makes it a lot harder. Wow. I think I'll do it like that from now on, to be honest. It feels a bit more true, you know? Yeah. When I'm standing, I kind of can just a little hitchhike up. But this is like, no help. All right, cool. So now we're gonna do some chest flies on the rings. we did this last session. No weight vest as of yet, but one day we will get there. But for right now, we're doing them body weight, man. So here we go. All right. Wow. Yeah. Yep. I could chuck on my smaller weight vest to raise the intensity, but we'll leave that for the next session. We'll do one more set of these, man, and then I believe we've covered everything for today. Okay. Final set of the day, man. Let's finish strong. That is it, man. That is it. That is it for today, man. Good session. One new exercise. Actually, no. A few new exercises we did today. Not new as in we've never done them before, but new as in we kind of figured out how to do them as effectively as possible. But overall, highly enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed too. Make sure you leave a comment of what videos you'd like to see up next. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.